All right, next time you get in trouble with your boss for oversleeping again, blame it on your DNA. It's not your fault. Really? We're going to get to the bottom of this with Dr. Joseph Ogile from the Clayton Sleep Institute. A lot of people do it, especially on shifts like we work. It's just a given. It happens. But some people, it's chronic for them. But it's DNA?
Sure. What's really interesting, Randy, and it's part of the reason why it's exciting that people are starting to take their sleep health more seriously, is how much sleep we need on a daily basis is determined in our genes when our parents made us.
Wow.
And so we need folks to sort of become in touch with how much sleep they need on a day-to-day basis. And there's also this component of people being morning people and evening people.
Yes.
Some of that appears to be at least partially DNA driven. So what's happening is now there's more and more awareness of this. There was some recent study looking at some association between genetics or DNA and possibly thyroid production, thyroid hormone having something to do with this as well.
So undersleeping could be bad for you. Oversleeping could be bad for you. And this whole thyroid thing, is it something we should address with our doctor?
Well, the first thing is, well, there isn't a need to go out and get a thyroid blood test or anything like that at this point. The bigger issue really is for folks to begin to be in touch with how much sleep they really need to feel rested. And their biology is very individualistic. So this whole idea of personalized healthcare, which is coming up more and more, we know that most people, when you look at the curve, remember when you had in grade school, you had the bell-shaped curve, the top of the curve, that's about 7 hours and 45 minutes. So we know most people need around 7.5 to 8 hours sleep. But there are people that are far out on either end of that.
Some can function on 5 or 6, others need 9 to 11.
Right. There are some people that that's kind of a tough genetic draw to have to need 11 hours sleep every night to feel well.
Right.
And so we are starting to talk to people more about this. One little caveat is sometimes folks think they need little sleep, but they're drinking so much caffeine every day that they are hiding the fact that they're sleepy. The last thing genetically, which is really fascinating, is just like, you know, people who can drink lots of alcohol or smoke lots of cigarettes and not have anything go wrong with them. Some people appear to be genetically resistant to being sleepy if they, for instance, work nights or are sleep deprived. So again, we're not recommending this, but the exciting thing is people are becoming in touch with their own personal health care.
It's all about just paying attention. Some great information as usual from Dr. Ogile from the Clayton Sleep Institute. And if you'd like to talk to the doc about your sleep issues, we've got a link to his website on our website at fox2now.com. Stay awake. We will be right back.